So there are 5 traps that are preventing you from building the wealth that you desire. And we're going to talk about those coming up.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to another Sunday night sit down with America's #1 money couple. I'm Talent.
And I'm Ty, and we're from hisandhermoney.com, where we're managing money, marriage, and everything in between.
Come on, guys. We know that every last one of you watching us right now has a desire, a deep desire to one day build wealth. Not just for you, but for generations to come. But for a lot of people, there are some traps that are sprung in our way and we keep falling into them. And as a result, we are not able to build the wealth that we want to. And because of that, we came up with this video, one, to demonstrate and outline what those traps are and to help you think a little bit differently and how to overcome and avoid those traps so that you can begin the process of building wealth and building a legacy financially for your family. So the first trap that is out there that we often fall for that stops us from building wealth is the comparison trap. We are always looking to the left, looking to the right, looking to the front, looking behind us at everybody else and what everybody else has. And we begin to desire what they have to the point that we get off track from our own financial goals because we're so busy trying to chase after those things that we see that others possess. Listen, what they have is for them. That doesn't mean that you need it, that you want it. Just because they got a new car, just because they're getting married and you're not, they're having children and you don't have any yet. Listen, you have one life to live and that one is yours. Don't fall for the comparison trap that has you looking on TV, looking at your neighbors, looking at your coworkers, looking at other family members and trying to be them. Be the best you that you can be. The Bible tells us that godliness with contentment is great gain. So instead of focusing on comparison and looking at other people and trying to aspire to be them, let's look at the things that we have in our lives currently and let's begin to practice gratefulness. And in that moment, we will begin to gain greatly.
That's right. And number 2 is complacency. How many times have you heard someone say, well, it is what it is, or I will always have a student loan debt, or everybody has a car note. I mean, we've heard it, so we're sure that you guys have heard it as well too. You all have to stop being complacent. For the Bible says in Proverbs 23:7, for as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So what are you thinking? How do you see yourself? Are you being complacent? Are you saying, woe is me, this is all I'm gonna do, this is all I will ever be? Everybody's like this? You have to start thinking differently. You know, one thing that Tyler and I have done early on in our marriage, in spite of no matter what people were saying about us, it's like we just kept pushing ourselves to strive for better, strive to get out of debt, strive to build wealth. And yes, we had people look at us and say, oh, the reason why they're able to build this wealth is because they don't have children. You know, it was always like they were looking at us saying, well, this is why they're able to do what they're doing, instead of they're putting in the hard work to get where they're going. So you have to stop saying, woe is me, and you have to just start getting in and doing the work.
That's right. The third trap that's out there that many people fall for that stops them from building wealth is consumerism. In our country, especially here in the USA, we love to buy. We love to spend every dollar that comes in. Research has shown that 3 out of 4 American households are living paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because we love to purchase, we love to buy, we love to consume. And because we love to consume, we are not able to invest, we're not able to save, and we're not able to build wealth. Because we are constantly bombarded with advertisements on the TV, on the radio. Even if you're browsing on your smartphone, there's an ad that pops up to show what you like and you want to buy it. Apple Smart Pay, you can just swipe. Amazon, you can just hit a button and it makes purchasing so much easier. And as a result, we have more stuff, we have more things, and we don't have the ability to build wealth. The #1 wealth building tool that you have right now in your possession is your income. And if you are using that just to buy stuff, you're not using your top weapon to build long-term wealth.
Number 4, contradiction. How many of you guys know someone that is very intelligent, very knowledgeable on a subject or a topic, and they don't do what they know? They don't pretty much practice what they preach. So it is very contradictory if you read all the books, oh, you went to all the seminars, you follow the top blogs, you might even follow hisandhermoney.com or listen to our podcast or even watch these YouTube videos. You know what it is that you need to do, but you're not doing it. You're not applying it. That is going to hold you back. That is going to keep you from attaining wealth and building the wealth that you desire and that you need in order to leave a legacy for your family.
The fifth trap is confusion. So many of you all just don't have the knowledge base to know how to build wealth. And the problem is that information is available. There are countless books on the topic of building wealth. There are countless podcasts on the topic of building wealth. There are countless blogs being written on the topic of building wealth. And it costs you nothing to obtain this knowledge, but because you have not done so, you don't have the ability to build wealth because you don't know what to do. And then we need to change that. We need to start to seek knowledge. We need to start to seek information on what we need to do long term to build wealth for our families. It's time out to think that, well, I'll just always be in this place. You know, I came from this area. I came from this family demographic. And so I will never be able to do more. Yeah. That is a lie.
Yeah, you know what? That brings me to my next point. We want to make sure that everybody under the sound of our voice, after you are finished watching this video, that you go and listen to one of our recent podcasts. I mean, it is imperative. So much so that we keep pushing it. If you guys follow us over at our smartmoneycouples.com group, that's our private Facebook group. We have been driving it in there, putting it on our Facebook, just sharing as much as possible because we want you guys to win. We recently interviewed a gentleman by the name of Tom Corley, and he discussed the habits of the rich versus the habits of the poor. When I tell you guys, that interview was probably by far one of my most favorite interviews thus far. It was so insightful, it was eye-opening, and it had me pretty much evaluate myself. You know, it had me look at myself and say, whoa, am I doing some of these things? A lot of the things we were definitely doing, but there were some things that we were not. We challenge you. If you want to be able to win at your finances, if you want to be able to build wealth, if you want to be able to change your family tree forever, then please, I'm almost begging, as you guys can hear it in my voice, please either click the link on the screen or look in the description box below. Listen to this interview. I want to say it's probably, it's no more than 20, 25, or maybe 30 minutes long. I can't really remember, but it's definitely well worth it. If you are married, we definitely suggest listen to it with your spouse. If you have children, sit everybody around and listen to it. You can even clean your home and listen to it. Just push play and just listen to it. I'm telling you, it will change your life forever.
So we want you guys to evaluate, where do you stand in comparison to these 5 traps that we've outlined? Are you currently in the midst of them? Do you see them as being potential traps in the future? Whatever it is, we need you to make the proper adjustments, because our goal here at His and Her Money is not just to teach you how to be good stewards of your finances and how to be good money managers, but we also are going to show you how to build wealth. But you have to put in the work and you have to do your best to avoid these traps so that you can put yourself in position to build that wealth that you desire.
That's right. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, visit us over at our website at hisandhermoney.com and meet us back here next Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will see the both of us sharing with you.
And while you're at hisandhermoney.com, don't forget to pick up a copy of our brand new book, Money Talks, the ultimate couple's guide to communicating about money. Well, guys, it's been great. Until next time, peace.